Hi, I'm Mark Davies. Welcome to this video in which we'll discuss how to use the Saved Word and Phrase feature at EnglishCorpora.org. This feature lets you add words and phrases to a favorites list and to group these words and phrases into different categories if you want. The saved words and phrases might be especially helpful for language learners and teachers. You can always access your favorites list by clicking on the star at the top of the corpus. You can add a word or phrase to your favorites list from 3 different pages. First, you can add them from the results of a normal search, like adjective plant. To save a word or phrase from the results list to your favorites list, just click on the star. Second, you can add a word from a word sketch in COCA or iWeb. For example, you can search for the word hormone, and you can click on the star to save it to your favorites list. And then you can go back, and if you want, you can save other related words as well. Third, you can add a word from the results that you see when you browse the top 60,000 words in iWeb or COCA. For example, this search will find words that have sugar in the definition of the word. And then you can add any of these words to your favorites list, such as caramel, or marshmallow. Let's now look at what you can do with the words and phrases that you've saved to your favorites list. Again, if you need to get to this page from any other page in the corpus, just click on the star to access your list. First, you can limit the search to words and phrases from the corpus that you're currently in, or you can see the words and phrases from all corpora. Second, you can limit the search just to words from browsing or word sketches by clicking on the crosshatch, or you can limit them to single words by clicking on W, or you can limit them to phrases by clicking on P. You can sort the results by the corpus they came from, or alphabetically, or by part of speech, or by when they were added to your favorites list, with the most recent entries first. You can also do advanced searches for saved words and phrases. You can limit the results to those from word sketches or browsing pages, or from the results of searches. If it's from a word sketch or browsing page, you can limit it to a particular frequency range. For example, words from 10,000 to 20,000. In the 60,000 word frequency list. This might be useful for language learners and teachers. You can limit the results to just the words and phrases that were saved from a particular corpus. You can limit to words and phrases with a particular substring or words with a certain part of speech, such as noun. And you can limit by when the word or phrase was added to the list, such as just those entries from the previous 30 days. And you can sort the results by any of these search criteria by selecting it in the Sort By row. To give a couple of concrete examples, you could search for entries from the word sketches in iWeb for the frequency range between 10,000 and 20,000, and then sorted by the frequency. Or you could search for entries from the results page from COCA, where there is a space indicating that it's a phrase and not a single word, sorted by date. Finally, one of the most powerful features in your favorites list is the ability to categorize words and phrases by label, such as biology or sports or a special class of verbs. To assign a label to specific words and phrases, select the entries, such as these 3 words that I'll select, and then click on Create in the Labels column on the right, and then enter in the name of the list. And notice that those 3 words now have that label assigned to them. You can sort your results by label so that all of the biology ones, for example, are together. And you can also search using advanced search and select just a particular label. To remove labels, select the particular entries, then click Change, and then don't put anything in this box. And now you'll see that those labels are gone. To change the name of a label, and here we will click to get all of the biology ones together, select the entries that you want to change, select the old name, and then put in the new name. If you click this box, then it will change only the entries that are selected. If you leave it unselected or unchecked, then it will change all of the entries that have this label. So now notice that those 3 entries have a new label, Science. As you can see, the Saved Words and Phrases function can be very useful, especially for learners and teachers. And these are available only at englishcorpora.org.